Borudar, everyone. Welcome to Season 4 of Ground to Ground with myself, AFC Finners, and Tom Aldo. You missed me?
Yeah.
We've only seen each other once since the day at Wembley. What did we get up to?
We went to a wildlife park.
Yep, hung out with some penguins. Tom made friends with an otter. It was a good laugh, but the season's back, and we are at one of the most scenic grounds in the UK, Abertillery Bluebirds. Back in Wales, perfect way to start the season. This is a ground we've been wanting to do for absolutely ages. I've heard so many good things about it on Groundhopping Twitter, and I must say, so far the view has not disappointed. It's a pre-season friendly today, and because of that, they've allowed free entry, so I'll get a few points of money. But yeah, nice to be back here in the lovely valleys of Wales. It's good fun, lovely scenic view. We've just been to a club bar. They're showing Wales getting thrashed by Australia in the rugby. But it's going to be a good day, and England play Switzerland tonight, which we'll watch in the club bar, which will probably ruin the day. But I'm very excited. Season 4 begins, and there'll be 2 games. The first team are playing at 1:30, and then there's a reserve game. So we'll start the season off with 2 ticks. It's going to be a good day. Look at that lovely Welsh view. Gorgeous stuff. So just been out there, got some nice pictures. Pin badge for £3. First one of the season. Tom, there's yours. You having fun? So tell my lovely viewers what you did yesterday.
So I've completed my degree now, guys.
Yep.
3 years of hard work come to an end.
Nurse Tom about to sign a professional contract. Well done, mate. Let's drink to that. You missed the ground hopping much in the summer?
A little bit, yeah. It's nice to have a bit of a break.
Yeah, I think so too. It's good. It's good to be back. Especially, it seems like we've chosen a really sensible place. But it's really nice so far. There's a little trophy collection. We've got a nice bar here. Some pictures, big TV. We're watching the game on later. Oh, bloody hell, stop! Don't smile too much. Smile, man.
It's rugby. I hate rugby.
Oh yeah, Wales are losing to Australia. I asked Tom to keep an eye on the score for me, and England lost to New Zealand earlier. But it's all right. That means we're due a win against Switzerland. Yeah, look at that. Oh, how dare you do this to me? Bloody Xavier. Army, I'm something to tell people.
So a bit of a backstory. So when me and Finn first met, we were doing our A levels, and we had to do an English A level. And during that, we had to kind of compare a packet of crisps to William Shakespeare, and we've just spotted the very packet of crisps that we had to compare.
No. Sorry, mate. There you go, salty dog. I mean, you say it's a packet of crisps. All I see is a copy of Much Ado About Nothing, but each to their own. Oh dear. It was a strange time, wasn't it?
I would say it was a good time, but I'd be lying.
It was the worst of times. It was the worst of times. What the hell, you enjoyed that too much?
One coffee and a Milky Way. Fair play, that's a bargain. You normally spend £1 for less than this at most clubs, so you know what you're doing.
What are you doing to me? Well, Australia just touched down in rugby. That's typical. But half an hour till kick-off in the first team game. I'm about to go to our seats, but before we do, let's find out a bit about today's hosts, Abertillery Bluebirds. Abertillery Bluebirds were founded in 1989 and won Division 1 of the North Gwent League in 1993. They're gone to win the Tom Perkins Cup and went on to win it again in 1999. And the next year won the Premier Division of the North Gwent League along with the Tom Perkins Cup once more to make it a double. They would enter the Gwent County Division 3 as a result and would win promotion to Division 2, which they went on to win in 2007, scoring 96 goals in the process. In 2009, they won the Gwent County Division 1 title to ascend to the Welsh League, once again scoring 96 goals. They would win Division 3 of the Welsh League, but experienced immediate relegation the next campaign. They were later relegated back to the Gwent County system in 2014. They won Division 1 in 2019, and we switched over to the Cymru South system, winning the Ardell SE in 2023, but were relegated to second tier last season. Overall, they have won 1 Ardell SE title, 2 Gwent County Division 1 titles, 1 Gwent County Division 2 title, 3 Gwent County Amateur Cups, 1 Gwent Senior Cup, 1 Gwent County Motors Cup, and 3 Tom Perkins Cups. So those are the hosts, Abertillery Bluebirds. Let's have a look inside their home, the Candour Talent Stadium. Here we are in our seats. Excited? So we're gonna be watching 2 games together, and then a game on the telly, and then I'll be watching the Turkey Netherlands one in the car. We're really catching up on our addiction, aren't we? Half an hour to kick off. It's a very big day for the Rogerstone family. They look like the Boston Celtics, don't they? Been through the desert on a player with no name. The first seeds of all have been sown. Let's do this. Midway through the first half here in the Valleys, it's not been the best game. Both teams can't really string the passes together. I think it's a case of being rusty coming into pre-season. It'd be typical if we started with a 0-0, considering how few we had last campaign, but hopefully it picks up. The rain is starting to wear off. You having fun? Say something.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise I was on the screen. Hi, everyone.
That'll do. Still 0-0. Oh, we're not starting the season with a 0-0. Abertillery's number 9 has been played through. He slots it neatly beyond the goalkeeper. And the season truly has begun. It's the home side at 1-0 ahead. No 1-0 away curse, and not a 0-0. 1-0. That's me. Oh, bloody hell, only the second goal of Groundhopping Season 4 is a goal of the season contender. The number 5 Abertillery has got the ball about 30 yards out of nowhere. He's just blazed it, and it's flown into the top corner. 2-0. What a goal. So the end of the first half of the season, Abertillery in the lead. I think it's deserved. Not had many good chances, but it's taken them. Rogerstone still got a bit put together, but the sun's finally come out. So the Welsh summer, which will probably last about half an hour, is here. But nice to see after all the rain we've had. Half time, Abertillery 2, Rogerstone 0. Midway through the second half, looks unlike there'll be another goal, but it's been entertaining. Nice to have the sun out. You're having fun, aren't you, Tom? Got another game after this and a depressing episode in England, so this will get some entertainment. But look at that, it's a lovely sunny day. Full time, and Abertillery do win 2-0 to start their pre-season campaign off well. We've had a really good time, and like I said, it's great to get this ground ticked off, and we'll do the reserves shortly, and then we'll watch England here. Watching the England game surrounded by Welsh people. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, really nice to be back. Thank you to Malda for taking us here. Lovely place to watch football, really nice people who find out more in the ratings. But we're going to stay here for the evening. Time to rate the experience. So the new season of Ground to Ground starts off as always with the welcome, and what a welcome to start the season with. Really, really lovely people. We had so many fans come up to us saying like, oh, are you Groundhoppers? Where have you come from? I can't tell you how many people did that. We actually had 2 different members of staff come up to us and try to give us pin badges for free. I had to actually say to them, look, we've already got the pin badges, but they really rolled out the red carpet for us, were so friendly, and considering after the game we were English fans watching the England game surrounded by Welsh people, we had a lot of great banter with them. They weren't hostile to us, and when we left, it was like really friendly. So we had an absolutely lovely time. Not a single person there made me feel uncomfortable or unwelcome, and it's clearly someone that takes a lot of pride in Groundhoppers and goes out of the way to welcome them. So I think they've been absolutely fantastic in that. I think the only thing to work on is the website presence. Like they've got a good presence on Twitter, but I think if Groundhoppers want to find out more, they should have a good online presence with a website that just tells you a lot about the club. But apart from that, absolutely lovely. Such friendly fans, so engaging, able to make friends as strangers, and a really nice club bar to settle in. So absolutely fantastic welcome. I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10. Food and drink, it was decent. They probably could have done with maybe a bit more hot food, but I think the options they did have were decent. a nice range of chocolate bars, milky bars, curly whirlies. I've not seen many clubs do that. And I think pot noodles are a really good idea. I've seen 1 or 2 clubs do, but that's the first time I tried that one. And I think, it's a cheap option, easy to do, nice hot meal, nice and filling. I thought that was really well thought out. Really good selection of drinks, and I had a lot of deals on for drinks. There were deals for, I think it was 2 Jaeger bombs for £5. There's something like 4 baby Guinnesses for £10 or something like that. So really not just thinking, we'll give them that beer. There was a lot of thought put into the variety of drinks they had. It's a shame I was having a week off drinking, so I couldn't try any, but a lot of pride taken in a food and drink. They do have, I think if they are looking to expand, could do with a burger shack or something, but that's not to say, I think what they do does suffice quite well. It will fill you up. They did cook a curry for the players, so they obviously make sure that they're looked after, and I'm not a curry fan, but it did smell nice. So I think the food and drink is very basic, but basic in a good way. You know what you're getting, and seems to cater to everyone, does the job it needs to. I've seen clubs at this kind of level that have better, maybe a bit more variety, but that doesn't mean that Abertillery have bad options. So I'll give the food and drink a 6 out of 10. Stadium. It's interesting because the surroundings tend to do a lot of the work for the club. I think if it wasn't for the surroundings, they would probably not get a very good rating because they've just got the basic stands and a small clubhouse. But I think there's not too much they need to have because of the view, and maybe some more stands on either side might go some way to obscuring that view. I think they probably do have maybe just one more thing on the other side, because both sides had a really good view. Where we were, you had the hill, but on the other side you had all the trees. So I think maybe a small covered stand on the other side could do with that, just so people can be sheltered. It has a lot less than a lot of grounds I've been to. It's at least mitigating circumstances for that. I think there all you need is a couple of stands, and they thought out well. The clubhouse has a balcony that you can watch the game from, and there's 2 separate stands on the same side that you can watch it from. They do need to do a bit of work about getting around the grounds. There was one point where you would have to walk beyond in front of the touch line and then go up into the stands, which is really awkward and isn't something you could do during the game. On the left hand side of us, you wouldn't be able to walk across that at all unless you wanted to go through loads of reeds. So maybe just a couple of pathways just so people aren't walking through grass could do with that, and maybe improve the car park a little bit. When I went to Undy, I saw pointed out it was all stony, and they ended up paving it up with tarmac. So maybe Abertillery could do something like that to improve. But overall, I think it definitely does the job it needs to. And a stadium itself, it's not necessarily the highest quality, but I think they're quite lucky that the scenery means they can kind of let nature take its course for them, and the view makes up for so much of what I think the ground does lack. The clubhouse is really nice and spacious, very well decorated, a lot of care taken of it. Whilst the stands aren't the best, and whilst the stadium has less than other grounds that have got a good rating, they've balanced it out really well with the view. So I'll probably give the stadium a 5 out of 10. And finally, value for money. That was absolutely superb how they've done this. £5 to get in and children free. You can't complain about that at all. That's superb. Brilliant way to get kids involved, and all the food and drink was so cheap. I think the pin badge was the only thing I spent more than £2 on. It was I went to get a pot noodle and a drink, that was £2.50. I've got burgers at grounds that have cost 3 or 4 times more than that. They understand that if they charge less, they'll make more because more people will buy more drinks, and people were obviously there for a long time, so did buy a lot of drinks, and the club would have made a lot of money. Whereas if, say, they were charging a £5 for a drink like some clubs do, people might only get 1 or 2. Charging £2 a drink, people might get 5, and that makes them more money. So fair play. I really admire their pricing. I think £5 for a ticket is absolutely superb, and the price of food and drink did not dent my wallet at all. I think I probably spent maybe between £15 and £20 on the day, and because it was a pre-season friendly, they let us in for free, but I'm still able to assess it on normal prices because I know it's a £5. But I cannot find anything to fault them for on value for money. So because of that rating will be a 10 out of 10. So we started this season off in Wales, and an absolutely lovely ground to do it with. Sadly, wasn't the best game. There's a reason lots of Groundhoppers have come there and spoken positively about it, and they have not disappointed at all. Thank you, Abertillery. You are a really quality experience I will thoroughly recommend to people. The views around your grounds certainly lived up to expectation and were exactly as people made them out to be. Absolutely beautiful. But this isn't even a patch on the welcome we received. You were absolutely fantastic. Welcomed us with open arms. As someone who's part Welsh, I absolutely love going to this country, and this is another place that's added to the list of places in Wales I absolutely love. So Abertillery, hopefully one day I will come back. Best of luck for the next season, and thank you for a magnificent day and starting off the season in style. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support me in this upcoming season and help me invest in days out like this, you can check out my Patreon in the link below for as little as £1 a month. Only £1. That used to be the price of a Galaxy chocolate bar. You can help me make videos like this and you'll get plenty of content in return. So if you can do that, please consider doing it, because it will make days like this possible and your generosity will very much be rewarded. Thank you all. It's good to be back, and there'll be plenty more to come. See you next time, and stick with us as we go ground to ground. AFC Finners out.